So I just wanted to talk about the friendship between Khem, Jett, and Charn, which will further be highlighted in the episode 10 of Khemjira, and you could take it as a spoiler for that episode as well. So the bond the three of them have is one of those pure and so beautiful that transcends time and even lifetimes. So from a young age, Kim had gone through a whole lot of hardships, but he never blamed anyone for those troubles, and he was just happy and grateful that he was born into this world and had always tried to live a good life. Though he felt lonely at times, but he had learned to adapt being on his own until he met a friend like Jet. And Kim was weak and timid and not the one to fight back. But unlike him, Jet was hot tempered and easily, want to get into action if something to those who displeases him. And though to others it may seem like Jet was intimidating, but to Kim he was one of the greatest friend that he had ever had. And like for Kim, Jet's presence in his life was like a fire that could warm you even during the coldest times. And ever since Jet and Kim met, Kim had always been protected by Jet, which led him to believe that his life, Kim's life, was worth living to the fullest. And for Chan, even though Kim hadn't known him for long, he had always felt as connected to him as he felt with Jet. And Kim always felt a kind of peace and ease around Chan. Chan was the one who was the composed, reasonable, and the one who communicated with through actions more than his words. If Jet was like a warm fire for Kim, Chan was like the cool water which soothed the soul. And he always felt grateful to have met them in his lifetime. And well, it did look a little different in the preview for the next episodes in the drama, but in the novel, when the three of them finally meet at the station, Kim, who was putting up his strong front, had his immediately had his walls collapsed and he was so emotional to the point of he shed tears when he saw his two friends. And Jet pulls Kim into a hug and says how no matter what happens in the future that he wasn't going to let him go ever. And he wanted to say more, but feeling that his tears were about to spill, he kept silent. And for Jet, even though he was sad by what happened with Grandma C, but he felt guilty about the situation, for he was the one who brought Kim, but he knew that Kim was not the one at fault. And ever since he had met Kim, he had always he had set up a goal to help Kim during any bad situations, and he said that he would stay by Kim's side, protecting him until Kim has a bright future and a happy life, even if it meant that he had to die. Oh my, such oh, this is so beautiful. And before they head back to Bangkok, the three of them goes to one of shaman who uses black magic, and Kim and Jet uses his you know a half a million that he had saved in exchange for a black rosewood, which is supposed to act as a magical artifact. So after getting that, they head back to Bangkok, and Jet and Chan packed up their belongings and moved into the same apartment of Kim's, for Kim's 21st birthday was about to come in about a week, and they wanted to be by his side so they can protect him. And in the novel, uh, their girls' friend were never involved, but in the drama they're gonna involve, and yeah, they're gonna work together to make Kim safely past his 21st birthday. But things happen, and let's see. So this much for today. So yeah.